All right, I think we are live, and I think this is working. Hi, everybody. My name is Aundrea De Leon with Changed Inside Out, and I'm here to continue the conversation today about what it takes to really launch a business. So if you have recently left a corporate role or have done that within the past year or so, and you're still struggling to make consistent sales, or you're feeling overwhelmed by all the biz stuff, then this is a message for you. So I left corporate world 3 years ago. I did a live yesterday and I talked about my journey about hiring all the wrong coaches and not getting anywhere. So I've talked to so many business owners over the past 3 years, and especially recently, and they're waiting to get started. Well, I just need to do this, then I'll get started. Then I just need to do this, and then I'll get started. And their list of things that they need to do so they can get started looks about like this. Oh, I need a logo, then I can get started. Oh, I need to get my business cards or a brochure, then I can get started. Oh, I got to build my website, and once I get my website up, then I can get going. Oh wait, I don't have my Facebook page yet, or my Instagram, or my LinkedIn, and I'm out doing all this networking, and I'm taking this class to build an email list, and I'm following this guru and going through this 30-day program to build a funnel. And they're constantly overwhelmed by all the things in business that they need to do. But what we don't get taught or told, or what isn't conveyed, is at what point do you need this in your business? And are you in business and at a point where you need to do that to grow? Or are you still getting started and proving you can be in business? So most people stop, start. And I did the same thing. I was out networking, I was doing all this stuff, and really what I wasn't doing was I wasn't making sales. I wasn't having consistent revenue in my business. And because of that, I was having to still work to pay for food and money and rent and car payments and that kind of stuff because my business wasn't producing. So lesson number one, that was okay because I had a way to produce income to take care of my family while I was figuring this business thing out. But I wasn't figuring this business thing out because there were 500 things that everybody says you need to do to have a business. But what they don't tell you are the key things that you need to do to launch your business, get started, and start getting revenue, consistent revenue in your business to make that shift and leave working behind and be in business for yourself. So what you need to start business is none of this. You don't need any of this at all because none of this brings you money. This is just distraction and overwhelm. What you need is that. You need blank. You need quiet. You need nothing, no distractions, no more gurus, no more coaching programs, no more 10 steps to in 5 days be making $15,000 in your bank account. You need none of that. You need to stop. Because really what you need is you need to make a decision that you want to be a business owner, that you want to learn the skills and steps and acquire the tools that you need to be a business owner. And that doesn't mean that you have a great service that if somebody just puts a client in front of you, you'll be able to deliver. That's not business. That's go get a job. If you want to be in business, the first thing that you need to do is you need to know you. And you need to know who you are and why you're here and why you want to do this. Because if you don't have this down, you don't even have a foundation to start from. The next thing that you need is you need a service. So I talk to service-based and I support service-based business owners. I don't do product. You need a service. One service that provides value for one niche. So you need a service and a niche. That's it. You need to have clarity on that. You need to be able to sell it to someone. And you need to be able to deliver it. And you need to be able to test this process a couple of times to prove what you like to do. Do you want to keep doing this? And do you want to grow that? Because all of that whole list of brochures, websites, logos, this, that, etc., that is meant for the long-term game. And if you're new to this process, if you're new to owning a business, in fact, I've talked to 3 people this week that in the last 3 months have launched businesses because they couldn't work anymore. And so they're out launching a business. But they all have said the same thing. I'm just overwhelmed by all the business stuff. I just want to be able to have clients and serve them. Well, that's because everybody's making business super complicated. There's some basic things that you need to do from a business structure, but the first thing is you have to decide that you want to be a business owner and do those things. You need to decide that you have a service, who's it for, you need to be able to sell it and take payment, and you need to be able to deliver. And you need to be able to rinse and repeat this process, because typically what you think you're going to do, you need to prove that a market wants it. So in the corporate world, and especially in the IT world, we'll come up with these ideas for things. So we'll build it, then we test them. And we test them out and say, does this work? Do the users like it? Do they want this? What do we need to change? So we do these small iterative deliverables so that we get feedback to make sure that the long picture that we're shooting for is actually things that people want. Everybody I got all kinds of advice when I launched my business that said, oh yeah, you need a logo, you need this, you need that, you need all these things, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I wasn't getting anywhere proving that I had a business that was even a viable option to continue. Nor was I building any belief in myself that I actually could be a business owner. So you need to quiet the noise and shut down all the noise, shut down all the gurus. Stop reading Facebook, stop reading the gurus, stop following the next shiny object. You need to get clarity and you need to decide. You have to decide, do you want to do this or not? And then you need a way to find a service, who it serves. You have to sell it, you have to deliver it. Once you prove that works, then you can start growing, then you can start marketing, then you can start email lists, all of those things, because now you have a voice, you have a customer, you have their problems, their words, their feedback. Now you have a business. Now you have something you can continue to do. If you have a website and a logo and all of this stuff and you have no clients and you have no revenue, guess what? You're not in business. You just have a really expensive, distracting hobby that's not producing what you need. So my name is Aundrea De Leon. I'm a founder of Changed Inside Out, and I help coaches, consultants who are leaving behind the corporate world or have made that transition to get clarity and confident in who they are and what they're doing, and a very simple business strategy that helps them get clear on a service, delivering it and selling it, marketing it, so they can rinse and repeat that process over and over and create consistent income, because that's what we need to be in business. If you like this message, follow me online, send me a message, reach out. If you're interested in joining my mastermind group where we do this as a community, because you will lose your mind trying to do this on your own, reach out to me. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.